And welcome back to What If. Last time on the Dragon Ball Z What If Guru had fused with Piccolo. So last we left off on our part 1, now going into part 2, Goku had pretty much killed Cell. What happened was, the people who hadn't had their inner potential unlocked by Piccolo, or Guricolo? Basically, Piccolo absorbing Guru really didn't do anything for his physical abilities, unlike with Kami, because him and Kami actually used to be the same person. But he did inherit Guru's ability to unlock the inner potential of individuals, um, and basically, definitely some wisdom and things along those lines. So, so the people who had already had their inner potential unlocked, like Gohan and Krillin, couldn't go a second round, at least not in that case. Not like the Elder Kai could. But Yamcha, Chaozu, Tien, they all took up the offer. And prior to the androids, Goku had taken up the offer with a little deliberation. I say that because he was willing to have the old Kai, old Kai, unlock his inner potential. So there's no reason why Piccolo offering it would he'd still probably be like, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's like you'd still have to work on getting your power up and then controlling this new energy and stuff like that. Goku was like, that's a good point. All right, so with that power buff plus training, Goku was well beyond semi-perfect self at that point, just with Super Saiyan. And before he and Gohan went to train in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, Vegeta came out, challenged Goku, and Goku whooped his ass again, and Vegeta's just ripped shit about it. So, cut to 7 years later. Mr. Satan is still the martial arts champ because really no one's bothered to participate. Goku is, sorry, my dog's bone, so I'm just fiddling with it at the moment. Goku and Gohan would have trained in the Hyperbolic Time Tour. Goku would definitely have Super Saiyan 2 at this point. Same with Gohan. Same with Vegeta. Trunks went back, kicked the android's ass. Mostly things would be about the same, except, Goten would probably be a lot stronger, and Piccolo probably shows up every now and then to train with Gohan. And Goten and Goku. Maybe he unlocked Goten's potential, and maybe he unlocked Trunks' potential when Vegeta wasn't looking. Trunks still couldn't take his dad on to save his life, but maybe he could. But he's a lot stronger. So, now, here's a good question, though. With Gohan, it's unlikely, because we know Gohan had trouble hitting Super Saiyan 2 as it is. With Goku, though, do you think having his inner potential unlocked, I mean, it's years prior at that point, having his inner potential unlocked would aid him in reaching Super Saiyan 3, do you think? Because it was a matter of surpassing limitations with Super Saiyan 3. And Goku had a dead body training, but I've always contended he could still reach it in a human body. I would argue yes, but by the time we get to the actual Buu saga starting up, he's only just barely achieved it. Like, he's not even when he fought Majin Buu level at. Like, he would struggle even worse to get into Super Saiyan 3 than he did with Buu. So it's still really early use of own, but he has just recently attained it. Gohan would still be a lot stronger at this. He'd be stronger than his canon form, definitely. You'd still probably do the Saiyaman thing. Videl comes. Videl meets Goku. That's an interesting interaction there. Videl meets Goku, and she's like, what? It's like, yeah, he's the guy who, my dad's a former martial arts champion. He's like, wait, you're that Goku? It's like, oh, wait, you know him? He's, of course I did. My dad's the martial arts champion. I've studied every martial arts champion. So, yeah, like, train me! It's like, okay. So she would actually get a nice little, crash course with Goku. Probably just be like, these guys are crazy. And then go about her day. We fast forward to pretty much the tournament. Pairings are the same. Everything goes down about the same. Vegeta is paired up against Goku. Piccolo surrenders against Shin. Doesn't want to fight him. Kibito and basically paralyzes Gohan. They steal Gohan's energy. Gohan is, roughly speaking, we know Gohan's power was probably roughly speaking half of the power of Buu. Um, Gohan's power at this point probably would be enough to awaken Buu, and then Buu, eats the. So Boo's immediately awoken, and there's no Majin Vegeta. And to be fair, I think there very much would be Majin Vegeta in this had things gone differently. Buu eats the Bora Yakon and Pui Pui, and just gets massively strong. Everyone shows up, and the fight really breaks down. Uh, they're struggling. They're trying their best against Boo, but Boo is just too powerful. Even for three Super Saiyan 2s, a Super Namekian, and Krillin, and honestly, that's probably all who showed up. Videl, I believe Videl kind of chickened out. Well, not chickened out. Didn't come with them afterwards. Boo is just wreaking havoc with them. And Goku's just like, I gotta do something. And he's like, all right, I didn't want to have to do this, but I'm gonna have to do this. And then he's power. It's like, I need a stall tactic here, guys. Can you guys hold him off? It's like, all right. And then powers up. Super Saiyan 3. Eventually, he gets to it just as they all get basically taken down. And then Goku merges Super Saiyan 3 for the first time in the series officially. Said reaching. He's probably only actually tried going into the form twice after attaining it. So this is the third time, and he wails on and just completely annihilates Boo. And Boo, boom! He just throws Boo up into the sky, Kamehamehas him into the sun, and just incinerates Boo between the Kamehameha and the sun. And Bobby's like, what? No! Boo! I'll make another Boo. Yes. Oh, and then Shin comes and kills Babidi. So ultimately, because there's so many living Saiyans there, they would have no trouble taking on Boo. They would have trouble taking on Boo, particularly because Gohan's stronger, therefore he had more energy. But ultimately, they'd be fine. Goku does have Super Saiyan 3 and all that. So cut over to cut over to Dragon Ball Super. See, unfortunately, once we get to this point, there's not a lot that changes. There really isn't a lot that changes. Because frankly, though Goku is stronger technically in this version, his control over Super Saiyan 3 isn't as precise. And even then it wasn't as good as the whole form is an energy drain. So the Battle of Gods story arc would go the same. The Dragon Ball, Resurrection F arc would go the same. The only thing that would change, it would all go the same minus the fact that Boo's not there. So there'd probably be less conflict, but ultimately it all goes the same. And should note, Vegeta to this date has not accepted the power from Piccolo because his pride won't allow him to do it. So, and should note right now, training's one thing. Just accepting a handout is sorry. There's a picture of a Saint Bernard with her owner and it's just snuggling on top of her. Oh, it's adorable. Anyway, so I'm trying to think if there's anything that would change really at all. The Goku Black arc you might see some changes with, just because Trunks is a lot stronger, because he would have taken the power up from Piccolo. If he hadn't taken the power up prior, which I think he would have anyway, he would have taken it when he went back to the past the second time. Oh, third technically. But no, I think Trunks actually is able to handle Goku Black a lot. I think he still has to go to the past, but I think Goku Black actually struggles a lot more with Trunks, the actual damage. And unfortunately, I think we see Super Saiyan Rose. I've got to take that back. We'll see Super Saiyan Rose earlier. He turns into that in his first a later fight with Trunks, and that's what sends him back in time. So he'll turn into Super Saiyan Rose. Goku will go into Super Saiyan Blue, and they'll duke it out. And Goku will ultimately win, but then he'll go back to the past and the future. And they'll go to the future, and they will. After that, it goes about the same. Though Goku, I think, will pull out the Kaioken a lot sooner than later with those guys, and ultimately, yeah, um, it'll help him. It'll help them stall out a bit, but ultimately, nothing will really change in that regard. Although, no, because Piccolo wouldn't be joining them. So, and then you cut to the Universal Tournament of Power, and or in the Tournament Survival arc. There's no. I think Piccolo might offer it to Roshi, the power up, and Roshi was like, you must learn to make use of all your options. You shouldn't be so prideful, Vegeta. And then he would get an increase. I maybe 18 and 17 he would do it. Oof, man, with as strong as 18 and 17 were, can you imagine what like inner potential unlocking would do to them? Holy crap! Particularly 17. Woo. And I think yeah, he would do that to strengthen up the team a bit. 17 would become a pretty powerful dude at that point. So would that affect anything drastically? Krillin would still go out. Yeah, Frost would still get away before 18 could do anything. 17 would probably last. Actually, his shields would probably handle Jiren's attacks a lot better with a power increase like that. But Jiren was still Jiren, so he would delay. He'd probably delay him a bit longer. And maybe 18 would last a little. Like maybe she'd still be hanging around after the Annie Raza fight. Roshi would probably last a little longer against Frost or Megiddo, but ultimately nothing drastic would change, I don't think. And I haven't seen Broly comes out next week? No, wait. It comes out it's the 9th today. We got 11th, 13th. Comes out the 16th. So it's coming out next Wednesday. Bet your ass I'm going to try to see that in theater. So ultimately, yeah, I don't know how that would play a factor into the overall results, but long term, Piccolo fusing with Guru wouldn't affect anything too drastically. It would smooth some things out, definitely, I think, but I don't think it would affect the long term. Like you wouldn't see like Super Saiyan Blue Gohan, or you wouldn't see excuse me, you wouldn't see any bizarre fusions, or the bad guys really wouldn't win very much. That's all it would. It would definitely aid. It just doesn't have any long term impact on the series. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review it at some point. So tomorrow will be the Upside, the Bryan Cranston Kevin Hart flick review. Because of timing and time crunch, and because I won't be available to do it, I will not be doing another Magic video tomorrow. I'm pretty much just gonna do a roundup video by the end of the week. Probably Saturday or something, along with maybe another like discussion video or something along those lines. And probably the Who Would Win. Like I said, because of the way my schedule works, while I can get home and do the Who Would Win, by the time I get to work, I usually have other things going on Friday nights. So Saturday, I'll probably just bump the Who Would Win to Saturday. Anyway, though, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.